So you got your hands on a no-name Z-gun and a disposable cup system. Here's your guide on setting it up. First thing you would do is just take off the stock cup that it comes with. And there's only one adapter involved. It's the disposable cup adapter for the Z-gun, of course. Just screw that on the top. Make that nice and tight. That way when you do release those liners, the adapter doesn't turn with it. Now let me show you about the bladder system. Every box comes with one hard cup like this. It has some ounces on here and graduated mixing scales. Set that up by grabbing one of your liners. There's 50 of these in the box, and then add any paint you might be using. And then the top component, the lid, with the 125 micron screen on it, so you don't have to do any pre-straining, just pops right on top. So just snap that onto the liner. When you do so, take it out and make sure it's completely sealed all the way around. As you can see, it still needs to be locked in place a little bit more. So just snap that on, take a good look, and you're all set. Install the hard collar. Now this is what will lock the bladder to the hard cup itself. There are 4 notches on the top of this adapter as well as on this lid here. So just kind of line those up and give it about half a turn and it's locked into place. The reason I have it upside down is what I'm going to show you now. So the next thing you would do is hook up your air, pull that trigger, and you will see that this will create a vacuum. This gets the air out of the bladder system, allowing you to spray from any angle. You want to pull the trigger until paint starts flowing, and that should get any air bubble out of the bladder itself. Now I can spray from any angle and whatever I need to do with it. Now that you're done painting, just turn it back upside down, unhook your air, and pull the trigger. Once you do so, it will release air back into the bladder, and all the paint and everything inside your spray gun will release back into this area. Now you can just disconnect the adapter. And as far as cleanup goes, all you have to do is clean up this area here. So let's say you just have some paint in here and there's no hardener. You can store these, and that's what these little clips are for that come inside the box. All you do is snap it on top of the lid like so. There's a couple little legs on here, and then you turn it upside down. Now, why would I turn it upside down like this? Well, if you have enough paint in here to keep that screen wet, you don't have to replace that screen. You can just move on and start painting. But if this dries all on that screen, you're gonna wanna replace it before you start painting again. So you can either store it in your workspace, or if it does have hardener in there, just let it dry out. That's the disposable part of it. Just take these back out. You don't really have to have this on there. That way it can evaporate easier and faster. And just store that somewhere until it's dried out and evaporated, and then you can throw it away. If you have multiple colors, you can set up a bunch of bladders and just keep changing colors as you go. So that's also another great benefit of these. So that's pretty much it as far as that goes. So great for storage, easy for cleanup and money savings, as well as quick color changes. We hope you enjoy your new liners and get them here at spraygunner.com.